Okay, dear students, today we can discuss exercise 3.5 section 4 word problems. So I hope before the class you must read those questions and try to form the equations yourself. Okay, unless you read the questions early you won't understand. So we can come to the questions. Exercise 3.5 page number 63 section 4. Page number 63, section 4, page number 63. Form the pair of linear equations in the following problems and their solutions if they exist by any algebraic method. Any algebraic method. Which are the algebraic method? We have already studied 3 algebraic methods. First one, substitution method, then elimination method, and the last one, cross multiplication method. These 3 methods we have studied, and the most of the people are using elimination method. Elimination method is the easiest method, and if you are comfortable with the substitution method you can do so, and if cross multiplication method is easier for you, you can do by any method, but the formation of equation is more important. Form the equation, that is very important. So we can read the first question. A part of monthly hostel charge is fixed and the remaining depends on the number of days one has taken food in the mess. When a student A takes food for 20 days, she has to pay rupees 1000 as hostel charges, whereas a student B who takes food for 26 days pays rupees 1180 as hostel charge. Find the fixed charge and cost of food per day. Read the question once more. A part of monthly hostel charge is fixed. Monthly hostel charge, that is a fixed amount, and the remaining charge depends on the food. Okay, if a person 20 days we have to give the fixed charge, and 20 days we wanted to pay food extra. Food charge we have to give extra. So how to form this equation? We are discussing a pair of linear equation. How to form equations in x and y. We usually take a x as the, here what we have to take the x. Here we want, what all things we have to find? Fixed charge and cost of food per day. So let rupees x. It is which question? Fourth section, first question. Which exercise? Exercise 3.5. Okay. Then let rupees x be the fixed charge. Fixed charge. Fixed charge means that is the fixed charge cost for the hostel. That is fixed charge. And remaining charge per day for food. Then rupees y be the charge or cost of food per day. Is it clear? Fixed charge rupees x, and we have to give additional charge for food. Food for each day we have to give additional charge. Per day we wanted to give. Okay, what is the equation? Then a student A take food for 20 days. Then for 20 days first fixed charge, if they are staying at the hostel, they have to give the fixed charge x. And how many days food? 20 days. For one day, that student he has to pay rupees y. If it is 20 days, what is that? 20 y. This is the total amount. X is the fixed charge. X is the fixed charge that we have to give to the hostel. And 20 days food, we are taking food for 20 days. Then if you take food for 20 days, you have to pay 20 y. What is the total amount for 20 days? Hostel charge plus food. What is the total amount? She has to pay rupees 1000. I hope you understand the first equation. Did you understand the first equation? Similarly, a student B who who takes food for 26 days. How many days? 26 days. For first, we wanted to give the fixed charge. If she stays the hostel, she has to give rupees X. And 26 days, then 26 into Y. Food for 26 days, then 26 into Y. What is the total amount? 1180. Equation number 2. I hope you understood to form this equation. Let's simplify this. We are going to find X and Y. X is the fixed charge and Y is the charge for food. Clear? Then which method is convenient for you? Either elimination or substitution. If the coefficients of X are same, we can eliminate by subtracting. Then see, when we compare the coefficients of Y, this 26y, 20y, which is larger? 26. So we can subtract equation 2 minus equation 1. Either 1 minus 2 or 2 minus 1, no problem, we can do any method. Here, in order to avoid the negative signs, I subtract equation 2 minus equation 1. So equation 2 minus equation 1. X minus x is cancelled. 26y minus 20y. 2 in and 1 subtracting. Then 26y minus, that is 6. 26 minus 20. Or if you have any doubt, you can write equation number 1 down of that equation number 2. Then you won't have any doubts. 20y is equal to 1000. Now subtract easy now. If you write together, you can x minus x get cancelled. 26 minus 20, 6y. 1080 with 1000. What we get? 3x6y is equal to 180 and y is equal to 180 divided by 6. We got the answer easily. Y is equal to 30. That means the cost of food per day is 30 rupees. Let's find x. How to find x? You can substitute in any of the equation. Then equation 1 becomes, what is equation number 1? X plus 20y is equal to 1000. Then x plus 20 into y, what is y? 30 is equal to 1000. X plus, what we get? 20, that is 600 is equal to 1000. Then x is equal to 1000 minus 600. What is our answer? Answer is 400. Clear? So, I hope you understood this question. Easy question now. Then what is the charge? Fixed charge. What is the fixed charge? Fixed charge. What is the fixed charge? Fixed charge is X rupees 400. You must answer to the question. When I conducted last TP, I understood that many students simply wrote X and Y. If you write like that, you won't get any marks. You must answer to the question. So the fixed charge is rupees 400 and cost of food per day. Cost of food per day. What is the cost of food per day? Rupees 30. Okay? Is it clear? Now we can move to the second question. Read the question. Page number 63. Read the second question. Please read the question. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 when 1 is subtracted from the numerator and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to the denominator. Find the fraction. Okay, I hope you got the question. A fraction becomes 1 by 3 if 1 is subtracted from the numerator and it becomes 1 by 4 when 8 is added to its denominator. Find the fraction. Second question. Read the question please. Whenever you attend the maths class, you should have your textbook, otherwise you won't follow. Second question. Usually we write the fraction. This type of problem we have already discussed. How do we write the fraction? How to write the fraction usually? Let the fraction be x by y, where x is the numerator and y is the denominator. Let the required fraction, let the fraction be x by y. Okay? And according to the question, what is our question? According to the question, if you subtract 1 from the numerator, what is the fraction? Fraction x by y. If you subtract 1 from the numerator only, it becomes 1 by 3. I hope you understood this. Fraction is x by y. If you subtract 1 from the numerator, that is x minus 1 by y, that fraction becomes 1 by 3. Okay? From that, how to form equations from this? How do we form equations? Cross multiply this. 3 into x minus 1 is equal to 1 into 1. Or 3x minus 3 is equal to y. That will be equation number 1. Read the second statement for the second equation. Second equation, what does it say? It becomes 1 by 4 if 8 is added to its denominator. Actually, what is our real fraction? X by 5. If 8 is added to the denominator, which is the denominator here? Y is the denominator. If 8 is added to the denominator, the fraction is x by 5. Then if 8 is added to the denominator, it is x by y plus 8. The fraction becomes 1 by 4. Okay, let's cross multiply. We can cross multiply 4 into x. 4x is equal to 1 into y plus 8. That is 4x is equal to y plus 8. Equation number 2. See the equations, first equation, second equation. Which method is convenient? You can apply any method. If you are doing elimination method, I don't have any problem. You can do elimination method. Or why can't we do substitution method? Y is equal to 3x minus 3. Is it so? Y is equal to 3x minus 3. Let us substitute that in the second equation. Instead of y, what do you have to write? 3x minus 3. Then substitute equation number 1, equation number 2. Substitute equation number 1 in equation number 2. Here I am doing my substitution method. If it is elimination method also, we will get the answer very easily. Okay, then second equation, 4x is equal to y plus 8. What is y here? What is y here? 3x minus 3. I hope you understood this. Plus 8. Clear? 4x is equal to y plus 8. 4x is equal to y plus 8. Then 4x is equal to y. What is y here? 3x minus 3 plus 8. Okay? Now we can transpose this y. If you transpose this y, 4x minus 3x is equal to only 3x I transpose. Then plus 8 minus 3. Minus 3 plus 8. What is the difference? Difference is 5. And which is greater number 8. Its sign is positive. So 5 is positive. 4x minus 3x, x. We got x is equal to 5. Is it easy? X 5. And now let us find y. What is y? Y is equal to 3 into x plus 1 or 3x minus 3. 3 into what is x? 5 minus 3. It is 15 minus 3. Answer is 12. So what is the fraction? Required fraction is x by y, no? X, what is x? 5. What is y? 12. Is it clear? So once more, here required fraction, let it be x by y. Whenever you have such a problem, you wanted to take like this fraction. Two conditions are given. Let the fraction be x by y. If you subtract 1 from the numerator, which is the numerator here, x. Subtract 1 means x minus 1 by y. The fraction become 1 by 3. If you get like this, you should cross multiply. Then 3 into x plus 1 is equal to 1 into 1. Then y is same as 1. 3x minus 3 is equal to y. And according to the question, second condition, if you add 8 to the denominator, what is the denominator here? Denominator is y. x by y plus 8 is equal to 1 by 4. Cross multiply this 4x is equal to 1 into y plus 8. That is y plus 8. Here, when we compare this, we got 4x is equal to y plus 8. Here, what is y? Y is equal to 3x minus 3. Clear? We can substitute here 3x on transpose minus 3x. 4x minus 3x minus 3 plus 8 is 5. 4x minus 3x, x is equal to 5. Then if we substitute x is equal to 5, we get y is equal to 12. The required fraction is 5 by 12. So move to the next question. Third question. Please read the third question. Please read the third question. Yash scored. Like that a question. Read the question. Yash scored 40 marks in a test, getting 3 marks for each right answer and losing 1 mark for each wrong answer. Had 4 marks been awarded for each correct answer and 2 marks be deducted for each incorrect answer, then Yash could have scored 50 marks. How many questions were there in the test? Did you understand the question? Yash scored 40 marks in a test. Like our entrance examination, negative marks there. Clear? What is this marks now? 40 marks. 3 marks for right answer and losing 1 mark for wrong answer. For each correct answer, how many marks he get? 3 marks. Then if x correct answer, what is his marks? If he get 1 correct answer, how many marks? 3. 3 marks for 1 correct answer. If he get 2 correct answer, 6. 1 correct answer, 3. 2 correct answer, 2 into 3. 6. Is it so? And if you make a mistake, 1 mistake, how many marks he lose? 1 mark. So that means minus 1 mark is awarded for wrong answer and plus 3 mark is getting for correct answer. Clear? Is it clear? Then if he has x correct answers, his mark is 3 into x. Correct answer mark and the deducted marks. If 1 wrong answer, 1 mark is deducted. If he has 3 wrong answers, how many marks will be deducted? 3 marks. If he has y wrong answers, y marks will be deducted. Clear? Wrong answer marks kittum. 3 marks he gets 3 marks. For each correct answer. For each correct answer he gets 3 marks. If he has 10 correct answers, 10 into 3, 30 marks he gets. If he has 5 wrong answers, then that marks minus 5 will be deducted. So, in that case, we can take, let x is the number of correct answer and y is the number of wrong answers. Okay? Suppose that x number of correct answers. Suppose that Yash, the student Yash, gave. Suppose that Yash gave x correct answers, x number of correct answers, x number of correct answers, okay, x correct answers and y wrong answers, x correct answers and y wrong answers. What is this mark? He got 40 marks. Is it so? What is his score? His score is 40 marks. Then x number of correct answers, each correct answer 3 marks. Then total marks for the correct answer is 3x. And he made y wrong answers. For 1 wrong answer, 1 mark will be deducted. If y wrong answers, how many marks will be deducted? That is minus y. Clear? This is correct answer mark minus wrong answer. In entrance exam like that, we know that situation. Correct answer mark in the wrong answer mark subtracting. Clear? Then what is this mark now? 40 mark. Equation number 1. First equation. Okay. And another condition is given. If 4 marks being awarded for correct answer and 2 marks being deducted for incorrect answer. Here 3 marks is awarded for correct answer and 1 mark is deducted from that wrong answer. If 4 marks is awarded for correct answer, then the marks for the correct answer is 4x and 2 marks deducted for wrong answer. For 1 wrong answer, 2 marks is going to be deducted. If he has y wrong answers, how many marks is going to be deducted? 2y. What do we get here? You would have get how many marks? You would have get 50 marks. Equation number 2. We hope you understood this equation. 3 marks for correct answer and 1 mark deducted for wrong answers. Here 4 marks for correct answer and 2 marks deducted. Okay. Then 2 equations. Which method? You can substitute any method. I would like to take elimination method. For that, compare the coefficients x, y. Which is easy. We can take the coefficient of y. Or you can apply substitution method. Here I am going to make the coefficients of y same. So here 2y, here y only. How do we make same? Here 2y. In the second equation 2y. In the first equation only minus y. Minus 2y minus y. First equation should be multiplied by 2. Equation number 1. Multiply by 2. What we give. For throughout, whenever you multiply, you must multiply all the numbers. If you multiply up to this, you will not get the correct answer. Then 2 which multiply into this equation is going to be multiplied by 2. 2 into 3x, 6x minus 2 into y, 2y is equal to. Here also you should multiply by 2. Equation number 3. Is it clear? First equation throughout to multiply by 2. Now we can subtract equation number 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 or 2 minus 3. These two we can do. That will get eliminated. Which one? 2 minus 3 or 3 minus 2? 3 minus 2 because here 6x minus 4x. So I write the second equation. After that 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. That is equation number 2. I wrote again and subtracting. 6x minus 4x. What is 6x minus 4x? 6 minus 4, 2x. Then minus 2y minus of minus 2y. Cancelled. Then 80 minus 50. 80 minus 50, 30. 2x is equal to 30. X is equal to 30 divided by 2. We get 15. Then number of correct answers is 15. How to find the number of wrong answers? We can substitute in the first equation. What is our first equation? First equation, any equation you can substitute in any of the equation. All the equations should be satisfied. 3x minus y is equal to 40. We got x is equal to 50. 3 into 15 minus y is equal to 40. 3 into 15, 45 minus y is equal to 40. 45 minus what number is 40? What is the value of y? Transpose is the 45 minus 5. Is it so? Then minus y is equal to 40 minus 45. So minus y is equal to minus 5. Then y is equal to 5. So number of correct answers 15 and number of wrong answers 5. Then how many questions are there altogether? Total number of questions. Correct answers how many? 15. Wrong answers 5. Total number of questions 20. 15 plus 5. Then number of correct answers. Number of correct answers 15 and the number of wrong answers. Number of wrong answers 5. Total number of questions. Total number of questions. Total number of questions. Correct answers plus wrong answers. 15 plus 5. There are total 20 questions. Clear? So we can see this question once more. Yash gave X correct answers and Y wrong answers. If X correct answers, mark awarded for the correct answer is 3 and the mark reduced for wrong answer is 1. Reduced or deducting. So 3x is the mark awarded for correct answer. When you did it, wrong answers y are there and 3x minus y is equal to 40. If 4 mark is awarded for the correct answer and 2 mark is deducted for the wrong answer, the equation is 4x minus 2y is equal to 50. You can do any method, a substitution method is convenient because y when you transpose 3x minus 40 is equal to y, you can apply that. Here I use elimination method. Usually people use the elimination method. You can do any method. So I compare these two, then I would like to eliminate y. You can eliminate either x or y. Here when I compare these coefficients of y, I understood that first equation if I multiply by 2, that coefficient become same. If the coefficients are same, we can eliminate. Okay, then first equation is multiplied by 2. First equation multiplied by 2, then 3 into 2, 6, minus 2, 4 into 2, 18. Now we can eliminate these 2. 2 and 3 we can see. Coefficients of y are same. I wrote the second equation after the third equation for cancellation easy. Then equation number 3 minus equation number 2. 6x minus 4x, 2x. Y can cancel. 80 minus 50, 30. X is equal to 30 by 2, that is 50. Number of correct answers, 15. And on substituting that, we got number of wrong answers, 5. So total number of questions, number of correct answers plus number of wrong answers. Total we have